lay point in the channel. Na on tiasi na nko no so lay on so points in channel.
No, I'm not sure. Because me no, I'm not sure. Never been dealing to maybe.
The matter chop hot. Assembly diloto. Hey! Aye!
Sally Mann is demanding for an apology after the clash with one upcoming artist, Chairman K, over the weekend. Who is she demanding the apology from? Looks like she's demanding the apology from Shatta Wale and also Chairman K, who was fighting on behalf of Shatta Wale. Well, how did it happen? What happened over the weekend? Some details are here, gathered live on Roland Report. So if you're watching, make sure you subscribe, share your views in the comment section. Big ups to you wherever you are. Big ups to Sam Tuga, who is the most unreal person in Ghana, supporting me. And also to Shagzi for holding us down on today's episode. Straight into the conversation. So over the weekend, on Ajiman Prepe's Power Entertainment, that was when an artist called Chairman K took his song to the platform to promote. And on that segment, it is more or less like you remember what Sammy Flex was doing Judgment Board or during Plus FM days. This is just a prototype of that same segment, where they review an artist's song out there for promotion, and the panelists will share their view on what they think about the song or whatever their reaction is towards the song that the person has brought. And after playing the song, of course, Sammy Rasta spoke, Okoto spoke. There are so many people who spoke on that platform. But when it got to Sally Mann's turn, her statement is what infuriated the gentleman, of which, according to the gentleman, or according to videos that you've seen online, any eka say pin, eka pin, and koso broche at the ensa was Salibe and he say so.
First of all, Ajimine, I now have a problem with you. You let anybody at all, Raha, more than your mother.
Oh no! Debbie, want to me. Debbie, want to me. No, Sally.
Hey, no, Michelle. What I say?
No, Admiti. Me no.
What mean? What sense?
Another. No, I don't know. Shatta Wale is one meaning.
No. Oh, wow. Hey,
Miss what didn't ask him?
Really? No. Ajingo. No. Trust it. No.
But after that, Chairman K and Sally Mann were called on DJ Slim's Street is Watching to respond to their reactions on that day and why that thing happened between them. And this is what ensued.
Me won krofo be pena ye nyina obi e pena bu no ye Shatta kwa na ye nyina obi e pena bu no dadaada edidi atem odidi Shatta Wale nyina o pa achew
ya fa na omo FM so ana me apologize to Shatta Wale over my dead body. No Shatta Wale no me ni so ko shia me won a lifetime mu a wadi 40 years no a anga me so so ko be dey to oba bia bi so abodam ono de oye bibia no a ye mfa ne so abodam wo and here they to be meeting like all to be man on the same level as him. There's no friend is monotony to stupidity and our foolishness. War can be mad.
That is the reaction between the two on that particular interview. But then Sally Mann is also demanding for an apology. And this is what I want to say. This is my view on it. First of all, let me tackle Sally Mann's response to the issue. You see, it is unfortunate that on that day, something like that happened. But who is there to blame? Are you going to blame the host? Are you going to blame the artist for the way he reacted? Or you would want to blame Saliman for her reaction? For me, I would take the host out for now and leave the two other personalities, that is the artist and the critic here. And I mean Saliman. You see, you took your song to the platform for it to be reviewed or to get the people's reaction. First of all, you saw how big the platform was or how important it is to your career, and you decided to take your song there. In taking your song there, I am not sure you will tell me that you didn't know the caliber of people or the people that were on that platform. And on the day, you were asked, do you want everybody on that platform to share their views? Or just hoping? So why again? Yes, I will come to Saliman and the things that she said about the song and whatever. But this is to the gentleman as well. If you were there to promote your song and you feel like, oh, me be promotee, where to me I can be, where to me I can be, when to me can be, when to me can be. State it there. What prevented you? That it means that you also had some intention or you had something in mind before you went there. And on that day, the reaction revealed it. When you said, oh, okeka sansem bi kire Shatta Wale nintina, okra mo pena bono. And to me, that is where my disappointment kind of stands for. Yes, I know you will be fighting for Shatta Wale. I know you would want to defend Shatta Wale because, of course, there's been so many injustices that Shatta has received from this woman. There's been so many. But you see, on that day, I was asking myself, are you fighting for Shatta Wale or you are fighting for yourself? Because as far as I'm concerned, the lady was not judging Shatta Wale's song. So she was judging your song. If whatever she said about your song is not cool with you, deal with her accordingly. But if you would want to fight for Shatta Wale with your song, and Bonabeka, But to Saliman, are we surprised? Of course not. Some of us, we are not. And that is one funny, hypocritical side and cruel side of this industry. You see, what Tilekwe Nipa even said during a debate in a certain contest about Stonebwoy, people are dragging her head for an apology. Yet somebody sits on a giant media platform like this and completely directly to the person's face trashes his song, saying whatever it is. Yet nobody, none of these hypocrites have the guts to call the woman to apologize. Nobody has the guts to call the person to come and apologize. Would this be the first time? No. Would this be the second time? No. I mean, that is how we like it in this town. That is exactly how we like it in this town. But aside that, let's listen to another thing that Saliman said.
The person say, "Who said me ben wono? Sa so na me ben no." Enti mediaka yen ne say said the asundue beba no. Lay point ne kire no. Na onti ase na nko no so lay ono so points in kire no.
No, Papa Chow. Papa Chow. Because me no, I'm Papa Chow. Never be did you maybe. Wampa machewa.
Wampa achewa obedi ni dwuma.
Of course, advance na na ye no. Na percent am exam de no aka na de. But sorry so obebo me. O sorry so obebo me. O ka tell me so obebo me. Ni so sorry but so obebo me. Na wa mini me dada. Wa mini me na wo ba so re so. Je say chale we ka ka be no.
So ono so person chim say wo several videos eya na wumia ono so ne favorite artist kakra. Enso so. O person che say oni Shatta Wale insensem ba.
Na Shatta Wale wu slim out na wo.
This seems to be a year of apology. I said this year there will be a demand for apology. Me cry was saying I said there are some people that I have to call them for apology. Because if Saliman is demanding for an apology there, then clap for Jesus. Well, we live in a very interesting times. And of course, she was making reference to some of the things that Shatta Wale has said to her, including some of the things that he said in his songs about her. But if you check the archives, if you go through history, you know where this is coming from or how this whole conversation started. I wouldn't want to waste time on this. But like I said, this is where we are. This is what people are condoning. What is there to do? What is there to say? To some of us there, it is unfortunate. But to some of the things that Saliman has been saying, of course, she's getting the platform to say it. And nobody is dragging her for any apology. But rather, the beautiful thing is, she is the one who is now demanding for an apology because the gentleman threatened to beat her. But she's forgetting that she sat on a platform to say Ochi Shatta Wale Obebono. Jidi koko for bi oni wasembe omoka. Ijama entiase. Amen. My name is Roland Amade. Just subscribe, and of course, you also have a share in this particular conversation. Share your views in the comment section. Let me hear from you. This is where the industry has gotten to now. Araho. Bye-bye.
The matter chop hot. Assembly Diloto. Hey! Aye! Hey!